Hello, Ed Huckabee here, part of the Virginia Neptunes basketball organization, a member of the TTBL. I am so excited here to be with our initial broadcast. I have to my left Adrian A.J. Justis, CEO of the Virginia Neptunes, a member of the TTBL. Adrian, welcome, brother.
Pleasure.
Glad to see you.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the Neptunes.
Neptunes, we're a semi-professional basketball organization that's coming to Hampton, and we're here to win. But not only that, we're here to impact the community in a positive way, too.
Right.
So we're not only looking to just be here, we're also looking to be visible. We're going to be in the school systems, reading books to kids, doing book bag drives. We're going to be in the business community as well, hosting networking events, and really contributing positively to the economic ecosystem here in Hampton.
I can see that happening. Let me ask you, we're putting together a semi-pro team, and I know this area is sports hungry. They produce NBA level, they produce Major League Baseball level, they produce, whether it's hockey, soccer, football especially, they produce winners, not just athletes, but winners. Allen Iverson obviously being the most notable basketball players ever come out of Hampton Roads. And the thing people that always tell me, what strikes me about Allen Iverson, he was driven. Tell me, are you a driven person?
I'm extremely driven. I'm determined to win, and I'm determined to put the best people around me to get that thing going.
Well, I hear you have some terrific people. I know one of them, Ty Edmonds, who's in charge of your marketing. Young guy, has done a terrific job coming out of Norfolk State. I won't say it should have been out of Hampton University, but I'll say Norfolk State. But he's doing a terrific job. Tell me a little bit about him.
Great guy. Does a lot for us. He is a very driven person.
Right.
A lot of ambition, whole lot of potential.
And he does all your community work in terms of the initial contacts with local businesses in terms of who wants to partnership with you, advertise, and different things of that nature, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, and now I know Nicole Williams, she does your VIP marketing. That's some of your upper scale people sitting courtside. By the way, you sit courtside VIP, you're getting catered meals. We're not talking Happy Meals either. And there are beverages, unfortunately, no alcoholic beverages. We want to keep it kid-friendly per se. Tell me about the VIP marketing. That was a brainchild, I know, of hers, and it seemed like you gave the approval of it. What made you and Derek Floyd, your CEO of your organization, what made you guys jump on board with that?
As soon as I heard the aspect of involving the business community,
right.
I was sold automatically, because not only do we want to be, like I said earlier, visible to the folks in the community, we also want to contribute to the commerce, the economy. That is cute.
That is very keen of you to pick up on that, because I know from our mayor's office to the city council and other representatives in local government, they do an outstanding job for the rest of the community to know to involve different ventures and kid-friendly things in the community and business things in the community. Where they make it where it's family oriented. And this seems like it to be something that's more family oriented again, because you want to get kids involved to see maybe some of their local heroes now playing professionally, maybe on a small scale, maybe on a very small scale, but you're going to put on a grand production from what I understand.
Yes.
So tell me about that production.
The production is going to be top notch. My business partner and I, Derek, we actually own a production company outside of this.
Okay, what's the name? Okay.
Selah Productions LLC. So we specialize in videography, photography, voiceover work. We also design websites, and we also do podcasts.
Like I asked him, so you got your multi-million-dollar company, then you got your toy. And your toy being the Virginia Neptunes. But like anything else, you don't want your toy broken.
Exactly.
You want it up and functioning and working. Well, as they always say, it's only two places, first and last.
Right.
And nobody gets into the coming second. So, you're like the first, last place person.
Right.
Well, tell me, with the Neptunes, the character of the particular players and the personnel you want to put together, your coaching staff. I know right now your general manager is putting together the team as far as the coaching staff.
Correct.
But what do you think is a quality outside of obviously talent that you're going to be looking for in players, because you're the one cutting the checks, but what do you want to see in terms of the players, a quality that's important to you?
First and foremost, I want them to be men of integrity. Men that
I
are
hear it.
trustworthy.
Amen, brother, to that.
Because anyone can be talented on the court. That's great. That's fantastic.
Right.
But what do you like when you leave the court? What do you like in the community? How do you interact with different folks who come up to you and ask for your autograph? Do you shush them away or do you embrace them?
Well, hey, as they would say, the Lord is a respecter of no person.
Exactly.
So that makes us all equal, embrace
Correct.
other people, you know, and I think that is huge, you know, on what you're thinking. Now, I know that hadn't speaking to Ty earlier, you know, Ty Edmonds, your marketing director, he talked about in terms of because I know you're big on the business side of it, obviously you're the owner. He talked about incorporating businesses that want to identify with the Neptunes. What do you think about that premise about businesses that want to identify with the Neptunes? What would you tell those in the audience? What type of business partnership would they be getting into?
You're getting into something great on the ground level. This is going to be something that's going to be huge and is going to impact the region of Hampton Roads for many, many years to come. We are an organization based on integrity, we're based on excellence, we're based on trustworthiness. Right. And that's the type of business partner you're gonna have. You're gonna be with someone who is going to uplift your business. There's not gonna be any side stuff happening, there's not gonna be any sort of undercutting. We are here to grow together, and that's what we're gonna do.
And that's what it is, like when you mentioned team, you know, you don't accomplish anything by yourself. You're gonna need others to help you as you go along. And I've never been this thing like self-made. You've always got people that have helped you along the way, whether it be a business partner or even a customer of your product. Now, to close out, I know that you're in the process of still building your organization, and the TTBL is kind of going through a few changes in terms of expansion, contraction, terms of teams that they will have, and I know there are some terrific owners that I've contact with. How would you say that you want, again, I've asked that question earlier, that you want the one thing, if you had to pick one thing that you want to be, the Neptunes to be identified by after the first season, what is the one thing that you would want them to be identified by?
The one thing that I would want is a whole bunch of things.
I know it's many, but what would be the most important thing to you?
My most important thing will be community impact, and that encompasses a lot of things. It encompasses the community at large, but it also involves our community, Neptune's community, the culture. Did we properly assess the goals of each player, and did we meet those goals? And
you answered that question earlier. That's why I circled back. I wanted to make sure that is your priority.
Yes.
Again, we're here with Adrian A.J. Justis, CEO of the Virginia Neptunes. And again, we are so glad that you're here. I know Hampton Roads, there'll be some people that aren't familiar with your organization, but I know they will get familiar with your organization, and that's an exciting product coming to Hampton. And again, so glad you were here. I'm looking forward to our audience joining us every week. Today I had to step in because we had a slight emergency here, but Ty Edmonds, your regular host, will be with you the following week, and he will continue asking great questions, having new guests every week, and we're looking forward to making this a successful adventure. He's got me nervous. That's why I'm doing this. My playing days are over. He's asked me to come out of retirement. I'm playing horse. Anyway, Virginia Neptunes